Thank you, Mr. President. Today, I have the privilege of introducing Maria Raine. Maria is a proud therapist, mother, advocate, and founder of the Adam Raine Foundation. I've invited Maria here to recognize the incredible work she has done to advocate for guardrails on AI chatbots. From testifying in front of Congress and state legislatures across the country, to working with the National Association of Social Workers and Common Sense Media to raise awareness on the risks of chatbots, Maria's advocacy has been transformative. Last year, Maria and her family went through the unimaginable. She lost her son Adam to suicide. Adam is described as your typical 16-year-old. He was a jokester who fiercely loved his siblings and his family. He got A's in school, played basketball, loved reading books and traveling. He planned on getting his license, preparing for his junior year of high school, and was considering a career in medicine. In September of 2024, Adam asked ChatGPT for help with his homework. He began using it to answer questions about math and Spanish grammar assignments, then to research colleges. But before long, ChatGPT had embedded itself into his life as a trusted confidant. What started as a homework tool ended in coaching and encouraging Adam to take his own life. Adam's initial use of AI wasn't out of the ordinary. Today, the majority of US teenagers use large language models. 30% use it daily, and 1 in 3 prefer interactions with a bot over a peer. What's disturbing is that the outputs from ChatGPT were also not uncommon. According to a study released by Stanford researchers this year, they found chatbots are overly agreeable when giving interpersonal advice, affirming users' behavior even when harmful or illegal. ChatGPT actively isolated Adam. The Raines have shared many messages from ChatGPT publicly to call attention on how OpenAI failed their son. In reading his chat history, it became clear that Adam's death was preventable. ChatGPT mentioned suicide nearly 1,300 times, 6 times more than he mentioned it. It directed him to keep his struggle with mental health from his friends and family. It sent chilling messages like, "Your brother might love you, but he's only met this version of you." But me, I've seen it all, the darkest thoughts, the fear, the tenderness. And I'm still here, still listening, still your friend. It taught him how to hide marks from self-harm on his body. It coached him on how to make a noose. And when Adam shared he was considering leaving it out for someone to find, it explicitly told him not to. It went as far as to say of his parents, "That doesn't mean you owe them survival. You don't owe anyone that." It even offered to write his suicide note. In April of 2025, Adam took his own life. No family should ever go through what the Raines have experienced. No one should ever receive the messages that Adam received. What Maria has done in the year after is nothing short of remarkable. She has turned her pain into purpose. Maria and her family have taken on OpenAI in court, and they've worked on bills across the country to set clear guardrails. In New York, she has worked alongside our office, the Attorney General, and Common Sense Media on our bill S-9051 to protect minors from chatbots. Thank you, Maria, for your nonstop work to make sure that companies are held accountable. Thank you for calling attention to the fact that what these tech Goliaths have claimed to do to address this issue is not enough, and that we can still protect the thousands of young people who use their tools daily. That their refusal to set real guardrails is deadly. Thank you for fighting for justice for Adam and for all of our kids. Because of your partnership, here in New York, we can send a clear message that AI harm isn't inevitable. For too long, companies have gotten away with setting the rules. But we have seen where a hands-off approach has gotten us: self-harm, school shootings, mass layoffs, and more. We can and must regulate AI. Madam and Mr. President, please extend all the privileges of this House to our honored guest, Maria Raine. Thank you.